In a small village surrounded by a vast green forest, there lived a lively little dog called Dukdik. Dukdik was no ordinary dog. He had a curious heart and a mischievous spirit that led him into adventures every day. It was one sunny morning when Dukdik's next adventure began. The sun was soft and warm, and Dukdik woke up feeling restless. Without waiting for breakfast, he bolted through the door, tail wagging furiously. First, he dashed down the cobblestone streets of the village. Then, he made his way into the park, dodging kids as they played. But today, his curiosity pulled him farther than ever, into the forest. The forest was a magical place for Dukdik. The tall trees swayed gently in the wind, their leaves casting playful shadows. He met all sorts of animals along the way, a rabbit hopping by, a bird chirping up high, and a squirrel darting from branch to branch. Everything seemed like a wonderful adventure as Dukdik ran along bubbling streams and flower-covered meadows. He felt free, invincible. But his joy soon turned into worry. As the sunlight dimmed and the forest grew darker, Dukdik realized something terrifying. He was lost. He couldn't recognize the paths anymore. The trees started looking the same, and no matter where he turned, he couldn't find his way back to the village. Dukdik's tail drooped, and he whimpered softly. Just then, Dukdik heard a gentle bark in the distance. He perked up and looked around to see another dog approaching him, a kind-looking golden retriever. "What's wrong?" the retriever kindly inquired. "I think I'm lost," Dukdik stammered. "I don't know how to go back home." The golden retriever wagged his tail. "Don't worry," he said kindly. "I know these woods well. Follow me. I'll lead you back." Relieved, Dukdik followed his new friend as they carefully navigated the paths. The golden retriever guided him past the stream, around the huge trees, and through the meadow, until Dukdik finally spotted his village's familiar rooftops. He jumped with joy, barking happily as they approached his house. Turning back to the golden retriever, Dukdik's tail wagged furiously. "Thank you, you really saved me. I could have been stuck there forever." The dog smiled warmly. "We're friends now, Dukdik. Friends help each other." From that day forward, Dukdik continued his mischievous adventures, running and exploring all he wanted, but he never forgot the lesson he'd learned. He always stayed mindful and came home on time, and whenever he went near the forest again, he remembered the kind retriever who had taught him the true value of having a friend.
Dukdik the dog with wagging tail, adventures called beyond the pale. Through village streets and forest deep, a playful spirit he would keep. Dukdik's paws on paths unknown, a curious heart that freely roam. Through fields and trees he'd run and play, a mischievous pup along the way. Dukdik's paws on paths unknown, a curious heart that freely roam. Through fields and trees he'd run and play, a mischievous pup along the way. He met the rabbit, swift and white, the singing bird in morning light. The squirrel climbed with nimble feet, Dukdik's joy couldn't be beat. Dukdik's paws on paths unknown, a curious heart that freely roam. Through fields and trees he'd run and play, a mischievous pup along the way. But lost he strayed in shadows deep, a lonely whimper he did weep. A friendly bark, a guiding light, brought Dukdik's joy in fading night. Dukdik's paws on paths unknown, a curious heart that freely roamed. Through fields and trees he'd run and play, a mischievous pup along the way. With grateful heart and tail so high, Dukdik learned beneath the sky. Adventures wait, but lessons too, a faithful friend forever true.